Welcome back to Rhythm Guitar Book 3. This book takes a deep dive into all sorts of movable chord shapes. We're on pages 46 and 47, and we have some exercises that combine all the different types of movable chords you've learned so far, major, minor, and dominant 7 types. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3 that you can read from and write in, plus you can help support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. Before we get into the exercises on pages 46 and 47, let's look at the top of page 46. These exercises combine all the major, minor, and dominant 7 chord types you've learned so far, so we're going to do a quick review of those shapes. For major chords with a root on the 6th string, we can play this E shape, finger 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, and 1, so finger 1 is barring. If your root is on the 5th string for a major chord, we can use this A shape, finger 1, and then 3, 3, 3, finger 3 is barring, and you can bar the 1st string if you like for that upper note. I tend to play just the middle 4 strings. And another shape with the root on the 5th string, a major shape that is this C shape, finger 4, 3, 1, and 2. So we have 3 major shapes we can choose from, and we have 2 minor shapes we can choose from. If your root is on the 6th string, we can play this E minor shape, finger 1, 3, 4, and then finger 1 is just barring everything else. Looks a whole lot like the E major shape, you're just not putting down your 2nd finger. And the A minor shape with the root on the 5th string, finger 1, 3, 4, 2, you can bar the 1st string if you like. I tend to play just the middle 4 strings. And then some dominant 7 shapes. You could play this bar form E7 shape, finger 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 1. And my preferred shape is this smaller E7 shape for 7th chords, finger 1, 2, 4, and 3. Play either one of those shapes, but again, this is my preferred one for when the root is on the 6th string. This A7 shape, finger 1, 3, 1, 4, and 1. And again, I tend to play just the middle 4 strings. When I play this one, I like to mute the 1st string, but you can bar all of that if you like. And then this C7 shape with the root on the 5th string, finger 3, 2, 4, and 1. So those are the shapes. At the bottom of page 46, we have number R72, this mixed shapes etude, and we're going to use the Roman numerals to guide us to figure out what chord shape we're supposed to play. We begin with a G minor in 10th position. That's going to have to be the A minor shape because the G note in 10th position, or 10th fret, is on the 5th string. So A minor shape for that. And then a C7 in 8th position. There's our C on the 8th fret on the 6th string, so that'll be an E7 shape. And then an F in 5th position. Remember, the position marks where our 1st finger is, not necessarily where the root is. So in this case, that can't be the A major shape for the F. This has to be the C major shape for the F. And there's our root right there at the 8th fret. But we are in 1st position because the 5th position because the 1st finger is at the 5th fret. C minor in 8th position, that will be the E minor shape. F7 in 6th position, that's going to have to be the C7 shape because here we are in 6th position. There's no F here on the 6th fret on string 5 or 6. It's over here on the 8th fret, so that's our C7 shape. And our B flat major in 6th position will be the E shape. F minor at the 8th fret or in 8th position, so A minor shape. B flat 7 in 6th position, that'll be the E7 shape. E flat major in 3rd position, that's going to be another C major shape. B flat minor in 6th position, so there's our B flat note, root note, on the 6th fret of the 6th string. So that'll be our minor shape. E flat 7 in 4th position. That puts us on the C7 type shape. And an A flat major in 4th position. That'll be the E shape. 3rd line, E flat minor in 6th position. That will have to be the A minor shape. A flat 7 in 4th position. That will be the E7 shape. D flat major in 1st position. That's going to be another C major shape. And then A flat minor in 4th position. That'll be the E minor shape, and our root is there on the 6th string, 4th fret. D flat 7, that puts us in the C7 type shape. G flat major in 2nd position. That'll be the E shape. Last line, C sharp minor in 9th position. So here's a C sharp note at the 9th fret on the 6th string, so that'll be the E minor shape. F sharp 7 in 7th position. So that's going to put us with the C7 type shape. B major is in the 7th position. E shape. F sharp minor in 9th position. That'll be the A minor shape. B7 in 7th position. That'll be the E7 shape. And then ending with the E major in 4th position. Again, that's going to be that C-type shape, because 4th position puts our first finger at the 4th fret, but our root note is right here at the 7th fret on the 5th string for that E chord. I recommend cycling through those chords, get used to moving from one chord to the next. When you're comfortable doing that, go ahead and play through the exercise at a nice moderate pace with a simple strum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. At the top of page 47, we have number R73, another mixed shapes etude, so let's go over these chords. We begin with an E flat major in 6th position. There's an E flat note on the 6th fret on the 5th string, so that's going to be the A major shape. Then an A flat major in 4th position, so there's an A flat note in 4th position, or 4th fret. On the 6th string, that'll be the E shape. B flat 7 in 6th position. That will be with the E7 shape with the root on the 6th string. And then back to the same E flat we played at the beginning in 6th position with the A shape. Then an E flat 7 also in 6th position, so first finger is going to stay right there on that root note. We just switch over to the A7 shape. Whoops. Instead. Then an A flat major in 4th position. We played this one in the first line. That'll be with the E shape. D flat major in 4th position. So there's a D flat note on the 4th fret. So that'll be with the first finger. That will be the A shape. E flat 7 in 6th position. So that's the same E flat you played at the end of the first line. Then back to the same A flat. Now an A flat 7 in 4th position. So same root note, we're just switching over to the E7 shape. Beginning of line 3, we have another D flat in 4th position, so that'll be the one we played before. A major shape. G flat major in 2nd position, so there's a G flat on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. That will be the E shape. A flat 7, same A flat 7 we played at the end of the previous line with the E7 shape. and then another D flat major in 4th position as we played before with the A shape, and then a D flat 7 also in 4th position, so first finger stays right there. We just change over to the A7 shape. Then last line, F sharp major in 9th position. There's an F sharp, ooh, I almost slipped there, F sharp note on the 9th fret on the 5th string. That'll be the A major shape. B major in 7th position, there's our B note on the 7th fret, so that'll be the E shape. C sharp 7 in 9th position, so there's a C sharp in 9th position or 9th fret on the 6th string, that will be the E7 shape. And then back to that same F sharp major in 9th position, the A shape. Again, practice cycling through those chords, practice finding those chords. Once you're comfortable moving from one to the next, go ahead and play through the exercise. As always, nice easy pace, nice easy strumming. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom of page 47, we have one more exercise. This is number R74, another mixed shapes etude. This one only involves minor chords and dominant 7 chords. We begin with the B minor in 7th position. There's a B note on the 7th fret on the 6th string, so that'll put us with the E minor shape. Next we have an E minor chord, also in 7th position. There's an E root note on the 5th string at the 7th fret. That will be the A minor shape. Next we have a G7 in 8th position. Again, that position marks where your first finger happens to reside, not necessarily where your root is. This is going to be the C7 shape. And then a 7th position F sharp 7. So we just take that G7, we slide down 1 fret to make it an F sharp 7. Then same B minor. And then we change that B minor to a B7. So we keep the same root note, we just change it to an E7. Line 2, an E minor in 7th position. We played this one already, the A minor shape. And then an A minor in 5th position. So there's our A note at the 5th fret on the 6th string. That will be the E minor shape. Next, a C7 in 8th position. Here we are in 8th position. There's a C right there on the 6th string. So this will be with the E7 shape. And then a B7 in 7th position. We played this one already at the end of the first line. All you have to do is just take that E7 shape, slide it down to the 7th fret, and you have your B7. The same E minor you played before. Now we have an E7 also in 7th position. We're in 7th position already. First finger is on that E. So this is going to be an A7 shape. And then an A minor in the beginning of the 3rd line, same A minor we played before in 5th position. D minor, also in 5th position, so you know it's got to be the other string, 5th string, and that's going to be the A minor shape. F7 in 6th position. This is going to put us back into the C7 type shape, and there's our F root note right there at the 8th fret on the 5th string. E7, all we have to do is slide down 1 string. Now, or down 1 fret, I mean. At the end of the 2nd line, we played an E7 in 7th position with the A7 shape. This E7 is in 5th position with the C7 shape. And it makes sense to do that because we're playing this F7 right before it with the C7 shape. So just take that same shape, oops, slide it down, and then an A minor, as we played before, in 5th position, E minor shape, followed by an A7, also in 5th position. So keep that same root note, just change it to an E7 shape. Beginning of line 4, we have a D minor in 5th position. We played this D minor toward the beginning of the 3rd line, A minor shape. G minor in 3rd position, so here's a G note that we can play in 3rd position at the 3rd fret, 6th string, E minor shape. B flat 7 in 6th position. There's our B flat note at the 6th fret on the 6th string. That'll be the E7 shape. And for this A7, just slide 1 fret down and then end on that 5th position D minor, the A7, the A minor shape. So get comfortable moving from chord to chord and figure out how you're going to play these chords. Once you're comfortable doing that, go ahead and play through the exercise. As always, slow speed, easy strum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your assignment is to practice the exercises on pages 46 and 47 and continue memorizing the notes on strings 5 and 6 if you need to. Don't forget to order your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3. The link is in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 48 with some more exercises that combine all the chord types you've learned so far in this book.